This is a really interesting early painting by Tony O'Malley, done in 1962, and what actually makes it even more interesting is when you turn it over and see on the reverse there is half an unfinished painting by Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon went to St Ives in October 1959. He hired a studio for 6 months, one at Porthmore Studios from William Redgrave. He intended to stay for 6 months, but actually ended up leaving after 3 months. When he left in a hurry, he left a lot of unfinished works behind. As was common practice, Tony O'Malley, short of materials at the time, painted on the other side the present work which we see today. What's really exciting is that this is only half of the original Bacon painting, and we've got the other half as well, so this will be the first time that both works are viewed together in over 60 years. This half has remained in the O'Malley family, whereas this half has remained in the Fallon family. And both halves were sent off for pigment testing, and it was only recently that the Bacon Catalogue Raisonné Committee came back and confirmed the authenticity of the work. Bacon was fascinated with anatomy and had a lot of anatomical drawing reference books. His studio was a reservoir of pages torn out of books and photos of people that he would use. When you look closely here, you can see this is sort of a study of the muscle of the male figure. He's almost peeling back the flesh, looking at the muscle structure underneath. When you look over his career, the work building up before to this period in the early 50s tends to be very dark. And then afterwards, you can see sort of an influx of light. And I think that's a lot to do with this kind of little known period in St Ives, which arguably had a big impact on his later work. And there's in fact only 6 known paintings to be completed at that period, which makes this even more sort of rare and interesting.